So this question on how does dyslexia affect memory, I'm actually going to switch it to how memory affects dyslexia, because it kind of works both ways. What's really interesting, this is something that's kind of at the forefront of research and just information that is coming out now about dyslexia. To diagnose now, it is not just a phonetic and orthographic weakness, sound and picture and those connections. They have proven that they have a working memory and the executive functioning part of working memory weakness. That part of the brain deals with filtering, categorizing, prioritizing, and so that affects the type of instruction that they need, because if they're given lots of information at once, they don't know what to give priority to. So they need to be taught one simple concept at a time. They also have sequencing memory issues, so that creates a problem with if this step doesn't logically lead to this step, they won't remember a sequence, if sequence is important to what you're trying to teach. To be able to filter inputs, again, they need to one thing at a time because they don't know what to give weight to. And categories, they lack an ability to connect the word from the sound to the letters to images to help display meaning or semantics where that word will fit in a sentence. To do that, they need to connect visuals because that's a very heightened part of their memory. And so we want to make sure that we help them on a visual end make those connections and give them lots of practice in different venues. One of the things that's very interesting about their memory is they rely on a strength in their memory called situational memory. So what researchers have said is that it's actually more effective for these students to get the same type of instruction, two different ways. Same type of instruction in different places. So if you're working with your student or your child, don't study in the same place. Have them practice whatever they're working on as far as decoding or whatever in different areas of the room or your house. Or the other option is to teach the same concept but with lots of different activities, no more than 5 minutes at a time in the same spot, but lots of varying ways. That allows them to make lots of connections to pull from memory instead of just one. Because their memory struggles, they will have a hard time and attach it to certain situations or certain experiences or activities, and then they're limited because if another situation or experience comes up, they can't pull it from their memory. So that's really important too. So the same type of things that we would do to help students who struggle with memory, categorizing, filtering, prioritizing for them is the way that we teach phonics, because that will connect all those areas of the brain for them and help them access memory in a way that will help store those words in the most efficient way possible.